So many people dream of becoming successful realtors, but the truth is that most beginners find it difficult for where to start, how to find clients, and how to actually close deals. That is why this episode is special. I'm here with Mr. Kobe, a realtor with over 6 years of proven experience. He'll be sharing his journey, the wins, the mistakes, and the lessons on how to save most beginners from trials and errors. In this conversation, I'm going to be asking him questions most aspiring realtors would love answers to. If you're serious about starting a career in real estate, grab your notes, turn on your subscribe button, and give the video a big thumbs up. Mr. Kobe, our first question for you is, can you tell us a bit about yourself and what inspired you to get into real estate 6 years ago?
Okay, thank you for having me on your show, first of all, Miss Alice. Thank you to Zia Properties also for the opportunity. So, I actually got into real estate at a young age. Back then I was in Surulere. I was renting a shop for a family member. So back then I didn't have any, dynamic about being a realtor 100 like full time. But at the moment it's like 2019 when I first got into Carilion. I saw it as an opportunity to, sell luxurious properties and expand my horizon in a way. So as I started closing deals, rent deals, like I basically tell young realtors, close deals. That's the key to, success in real estate. You have to close deals, no matter how small, 25K for commission. Just get the money down. It brings confidence. It makes you want to do more. So I also tell realtors at times, real estate is a gold mine, but you have to have other things you offer when you're into real estate. Cleaning, you can open a cleaning service, of course, that's part of real estate. You can go into the Airbnb section. You can also, do stuff like catering, because that's also a part of real estate. Because if you even rent a shortlet, most of the times, December, January, you'll be taxed to cater for your clients. So let's leave it at that for now.
Okay. So the next question, looking back, what was the biggest challenge you faced as a beginner?
I would say the biggest challenge I faced would be not having a mentor. You have to have someone you look up to that will guide you instead of just going out on your own and freestyling the whole thing. They work.
Yeah, okay. So the next question we have, for someone just starting out, what's the very first step to becoming a realtor? Like, are there any tools, resources, books, courses, or training that the person can go for that you can recommend?
Let me start with what you can do for yourself. Basically, get a good phone. Okay. Obviously, package yourself, dress well, look approachable. In terms of reading books, you can never stop learning. So take digital training classes, so you can be able to create content rather online. Then if it's reading books, I'll say read the Bible. It keeps you grounded, so you don't rush into deals that would be detrimental to your career or spoil your name in the long run. So that's basically it.
Okay, thank you. So the next question is, do you think formal training or mentorship is more important in the early stage? I think you just mentioned that part of it.
It's very, very important. You need mentors, if not one, people that actually want to carry you along. It's very important. Then training, you can never stop learning, obviously.
Yeah, that's true. So how long did it take you to close your first deal?
For rent, like I said, then I was still on the mainland. For rent, I think then I wasn't a proper realtor, but for sales, I started in 2019. It was still 2023 land, and it was with 3-4 agents. So it was a land at Lackware. So it was with like a couple of agents, but I still counted as my deal, right? Then thereafter, some months later, I closed like 2 or 3 in Lucky Gardens phase 2. One was direct, the other was the agent. So work with agents, close deals. That's basically it.
Okay. How can someone avoid getting discouraged when deals fall through or progress feels slow?
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's
a difficult one. Pray. It's just pray and keep on working hard. You can't let your body tell you what your mind should know. Like, sometimes the body might feel lazy, you'll be disappointed, heartbroken, but you have to have the will to want to continue. Get up each morning, make calls, get properties. Even if the inquiry doesn't look like it's going to be successful, you get contacts from those calls. Then next time you might need the person, you close with that person. So
Okay.
that's
So, do I need any certification or license to sell real estate legally?
yes and no. So basically, you can be an agent on your own, but I advise young agents to look for companies, trusted companies like
Yeah.
their properties,
Yeah.
come around, like someone you can trust, a company you can trust. You key in with them, then you do your private. It's something called freelance. It's a freelance agreement. Most companies do freelance agreements, but here at their properties, they actually give us the opportunity as realtors, young realtors, to sign a freelance agreement. When you sell, you work with us. You get your commission. You grow also as a person.
Okay, thank you. What has changed the most in the real estate market over the past 5 years?
A
It seems like
lot.
now everybody's going into
Into
real
real estate, a
estate.
lot. Even my mom is a realtor now, so she gives me
Okay.
clients. So basically, everyone is a realtor. Anyone can sell houses if you have the right connection. The market is saturated. Lagos is a big market. I think the biggest in Africa in terms of statistics. So
Okay.
A lot has changed in real estate. Documented on the bright side, documentation, like back in 2020, there was a lot of documentation fraud. The people complain about, oh, I got this property, it was reclaimed, this. But now there's actually a process where if you're educated enough, you can follow, you get your everything set, you do your search, chart your land. I feel in terms of documentation, I feel like that's a huge improvement in the sector.
Okay. So before we move to the next question, if you've gotten to this part of the video, do well to give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're yet to. Let us dive into the next question. Do you recommend using social media or traditional marketing? Because there are some people that they're like maybe shy kind of person as a beginner. That's traditional marketing might be some kind
a
of
little bit difficult for them.
Yeah,
Even I also I schooled in Ghana, so coming back to Lagos was kind of, most of my friends either stayed there, Abuja or other states. So having contacts in Lagos was quite difficult. So I had to go out for a lot of cold calling, and you can't just go to malls and say you want to do cold calling, and you meet the right people at the right time. So I instead leaned into the digital aspect. So it's a bit of both. You have to do a bit of both. Meet your family members, go back to your contacts on Instagram, your contact list, add their numbers, tell them what you're doing now so they know, oh, I rent properties, I'm active in Lagos. Tell them the locations you're actually active around and where you actually close most of your deals, have properties in. So I'll say it's 80 to digital marketing, 20 to the traditional, because you can't just go out. You don't know where you're going. You don't have the skills to meet these people. You have to mix it.
So both
80-20.
Yeah,
yes.
both. Okay. So what's one piece of advice you'd give to someone who wants to become a top realtor in the next 5 years?
Wow. I'll say keep working. Try to meet the right people. Be out there. You have to always be out there, though.
Sell yourself.
Yeah, sell yourself. Exactly. You already know this. So then meet the right people. Like, you have to attach to the right developers, the right homeowners. You have to be able to click with the right people. Then it's the grace of God, actually. Especially selling houses is God's grace. That one. There's nothing you can do about. Like, personally about.
So what's the most rewarding part of being a realtor after 6 years in the industry?
Making my own money without having to work 9 to 5. Honestly, because if you know what you're doing in real estate, it's something you can actually be part of, then you don't have to be, I don't want to use this word, but be anyone's slave. And you make enough money if you compare it to what people are being paid out there, because it's your money and it's your blood, sweat, tears and all that. So it's just your hard work.
Okay, so if you had 500k for our viewers, just in case anybody is willing to invest in real estate. So let's assume you have 500k. How would you invest it in real estate today?
I wish I had more than 500k though. Okay, but let me just, from expertise. Yeah. So we have land here at Zia Properties at Elerang. So with my little position I have at the company, I'll definitely meet my boss tell him I want to drop the 500k. Over time, I'll complete it. It's just 4 million naira for a plot. And Ekpe is actually a grand location. So if you key in there, I start with 500. Maybe every month I pay 500k, being a staff here. So I feel like that works.
So you can actually invest with that 500k that is inside your account, bring it and invest with us. So any final words of encouragement for aspiring realtors watching this video?
Be patient. Don't be in so much of a hurry to make big money, and include God in everything you do. I really appreciate the opportunity to be on your show. I hope to come back again and share more knowledge.
Okay, would love to do that. Okay. I hope by now you've learned something from this video. If yes, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like it, and also leave a comment in the section. If you have any questions for us, just leave it and we are here to do that for you. And yeah, don't forget, share the video to anyone that will be interested in content like this. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in our next episode.
Thank you.